Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. Thank you all for tuning in and checking out this video. Appreciate you all so much, and stay tuned for more. Gonna keep on going and going. Ain't no stopping me. Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of my Game Peaks. We're in week 15. Excited to reveal my weekly game picks to you to hopefully help you out in the coming games ahead. I went 8-5 last week. My boy Samuel Arnold, who's been keeping along, went 9-5, or my bad, 9-4. I'm just jealous, super jealous. They got one over me. Probably predicted the Jaguars winning, and I didn't, and that's what was the difference. I don't know. We'll see what the results are like. But overall, excited to give you another rendition. We got Thursday Night Football tonight. It's going to be a great division game. We got the LA Rams taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Woo, woo, woo. We'll see if the rookie for the Niners is playing this week in the backfield. That's a big question mark as the whole backfield looks like it's injury-ridden, especially Jordan Mason on IR and Christian McCaffrey out for the season. We'll see how that goes. I'm thinking it's going to be a big shootout on the air. I think George Kittle's going to have a big game. And I also think the Rams are going to have a big game. But guess who I'm picking? I'm not picking Stafford this time. I'm not, which is crazy. I'm picking the Niners to win out. It's going to be a shocker to the world. I think everyone's picking the Rams. So I'm going the opposite, hopefully to get different results. The Niners should come out on top. Now, for Sunday slate, a game starting at 1 o'clock. We got the Cowboys taking on Carolina Panthers, which is like a big nothing game after especially the Cowboys lost on Sunday Fun Day, Monday Night Football to the Cincinnati Bengals on a controversial, not really controversial, on a dumb play on special teams. I'm picking Carolina Panthers to win. They've been giving every team a tough fight, especially winning teams such as the Eagles and the Chiefs. Picking them to beat the Cowboys, who are nothing like those teams. Bryce Young's probably going to have a big day. Look out for Xavier Legette. Then moving on, we have Kansas City taking on the Cleveland Browns. I'm picking Kansas City, but I can see like the Browns like doing a little magic. We'll see how it goes. Is their season's over? I don't know why they keep fighting every week, but they do. Jameis Winston at the helm. He's fighting for his job. He's doing everything he can. But I'm picking Kansas City on this one. They're going to win that game. They're trying to steal the 1 seed and make everyone go through Kansas City in the playoffs, which nobody wants to see other than Kansas City fans. Then moving on, we have a big game. Dolphins taking on the Houston Texans. I'm picking the Dolphins on this one. Texans just had a big injury with Jalen Pitre, their safety, out for the season. Big blow to the defense. I'm looking for the Dolphins to capitalize on that key injury, and hopefully Chop Robinson is playing for the Dolphins on their defense. But looking for Jonathan Smith to have a big game, as he's been having a touchdown a game these last 4 games. Then moving on, we have the New York Jets taking on Jacksonville Jaguars. I didn't pick the Jaguars last week. I'm picking them this week because I think Mac Jones can beat Aaron Rodgers or whoever they put at quarterback on the Jets. I think Jacksonville will come out top. Look for Brian Thomas to have a big game. And yeah, no one's going to really care about that unless you're a fan of those two teams. But Jacksonville, I'm picking them to come out on top. I should have picked them last week. That was my big regret. Moving on, we're going with Washington at New Orleans Saints. I'm going with Washington. They're coming off a bye. They should win this game. They need to win this game. They keep their playoffs hopes alive. They're at the bottom. They're at the 7th slot for the wild card. They got to win this game. So much is on the line. Like they got to win out. Just go. And Saints can't even do much on offense, especially with Derek Carr being out. Spencer Rattler might play. We'll see how that goes. Then moving on, we got Baltimore taking on the Giants at New York. Probably going to be cheap tickets. They might up the ante because it's the Ravens instead of the Saints being there. But look for the Ravens to win that game. They better. If they don't, everyone's at jeopardy. Like we should be worried about the Ravens, and like the Chiefs will probably make it to the Super Bowl. The Ravens can't even beat the Giants, and they're coming off a bye. Like let's go, come on. And they got the latest bye of any team, so like they're gonna be fresh. Let's go, Ravens. And then we're going with Cincinnati taking on Tennessee. I'm picking Cincinnati on this one. I believe Cincinnati, after having a great Monday Night Football win, I think they're going to just keep doing what they do and feed Jamar the ball. Chase Brown, low play here and there. Defense is going to give up points to Tennessee, which is crazy how bad the defense is for Tennessee. That they'll still get turnovers probably, or at least they'll get complete touchdowns. The least Calvin Ridley might have a big game against Cincinnati. Look for it to be somewhat a little bit scoring than your usual game. Cincinnati will come out on top. Then we got a 4 o'clock game starting out. We got the New England Patriots taking on the Cardinals. The Cardinals need to win this game just to keep they're in the hunt. They're probably not going to make playoffs, but they have a better chance than New England. So I'm picking the Cardinals to have a better sense of urgency to win this game. Let's go Arizona. No one's going to really care about that game. Moving on. Now this is a game. Let's go. Indianapolis Colts at Denver Broncos. Denver coming off a bye. Both teams in the playoff hunt. Let's go. Right now, Denver's slated at the 7th seed. They got to win this. Colts also got to win this to keep their hopes alive. Let's see who comes out. Anthony Richardson, Bo Nix. It's going to be a fun game to watch. Definitely at the 4 o'clock. But you know it's going to be a better game, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, and I'm picking Denver to win that game. I should have said that. They're coming off the bye week, so they should be more prepared to win that game. Moving on now, the real game of the week. Woo, woo! Let's go. Buffalo at Detroit. I'm picking the Lions, obviously. It's going to be a shootout, just like last week. The Bills taking on the Rams. I think both defenses are going to give up a lot on ground. It's mainly about who can stop the run to then stop the pass. I think the Lions have a better equipped to do that. I think the Lions are going to come out on top. Let's go, Lions! And then another big game. That's the thing. Not all 4 o'clock, but 3 out of the 4 o'clock games are amazing. We also have Pittsburgh taking on Philadelphia in Pennsylvania. Let's go. What a rivalry. The AFC representation of Pennsylvania and the NFC representation of Pennsylvania going at each other. I'm picking Pittsburgh to win. Philadelphia had too tough of a time with Carolina. I mean, every team kind of does recently. But I'm going with Pittsburgh. They seem like they're on a roll to win out. Then another 4 o'clock game. I didn't realize that, man, now everyone's playing. All the bye weeks are done. So now we have way more games to watch. We got Tampa Bay at the Chargers. Woo! That's a big game for both teams. As Tampa Bay's trying to secure the division, which they should. It blows my mind if they don't. It's only theirs to lose. They don't have much competition other than Atlanta, who's been losing. But I'm picking the Chargers to beat the Bucs. Yeah, I know Chargers had a tough loss. I think they're gonna come out on top, reorganize. I mean, it was the Kansas City Chiefs. You know, hopefully Herbert's healthy. Hopefully he can stay healthy as they try to pursue the playoffs at Jim Harbaugh's first year as a head coach. And then for Sunday Night Football, we got Green Bay at Seattle. Seattle trying to keep that division title. And Green Bay trying to get whatever win they can to make playoffs. This is big for both teams. A pick at Seattle to win it, even though Green Bay should be more rested since they played on Thursday. Seattle just looks great. And I think Kenneth Walker's coming back. Hopefully changes that team dramatically. I'm picking Seattle on this. I think everyone's going to pick Green Bay, but I'm going to pick Seattle to win this game. But look for it to be very competitive. And honestly, Jordan Love's going to definitely put up at least 2 touchdowns on this defense. Then we have 2 Monday Night Football games. Woo! Chicago taking on Minnesota in a key division matchup. Not for the Bears, but for the Vikings as they trying to win out just like the Lions to try to win the NFC North. And no matter what, at this rate, the Vikings are definitely going to make playoffs with their current record. But we'll see how it goes. I'm picking the Bears to do the upset at Minnesota. I think Caleb might do some magic there, Roma Doomsday. I think the Vikings defense is pretty susceptible. I also think the Vikings will put up points too. I think the Bears are pretty dysfunctional. I might be very wrong on this one. And I'm really this is my heart on this one, picking against the Vikings. But overall, I'm picking the Bears, even though I don't like picking the Bears. I don't feel this out of all my picks, I do not feel good about generally. So if you pick the Vikings, I do not blame you. And then for the other Monday Night Football game, it's going to be Atlanta at Las Vegas. Atlanta has to win this. If they lose, they're trash. I'm sorry, Atlanta fans. You know it, and you know it's true. Kirk Cousins will bounce back against the Las Vegas Raiders. Let's go. Come on, Atlanta. You got this. I can't believe I'm rooting for you right now. Like, come on. Give the NFC South some competition. You had it in your grasp, and you're losing it every game. Get the play action going for Kirk Cousins. Get the run game going. Like, the Raiders should not be able to stop you. They shouldn't. Or put enough points against you. I mean, they're just going to keep feeding Brock Bowers and Jacoby Myers. Stop both of them. Come on. That's all you have to do. And it's tough. I'm not trying to make it seem easy, but that's compared to other assignments you have to do with other teams you've been facing. Like, especially last week as they took on Jordan Addison and TJ Hawkinson and Justin Jefferson, Aaron Jones, like all offensive weapons there. Like, let's bring it down a notch. Come on, Atlanta. You got this. So I'm picking Atlanta to win this. So yeah, that is my Week 15 picks. Hopefully this helps you in your decisions going forward. And hopefully I have a better record than I do. It's definitely less of a probability of that because now all teams are playing. There's no more bye weeks. But hey, I'm still shooting for perfection, as I always do every week. And mainly I'm trying to have a better record and better picks than my boy Samuel Arnold, as he's been commenting. And yeah, let's go. Big time. Hoping for the Lions to win. It's a big game, even though they're trying to diminish it. No, it's a big game. Let's go, Lions. Woo, woo, woo. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you all so much. Can't wait for the Week 15 to kick off tonight. Let's go. Stafford's going to put up some points now. Hall of Famer. Don't forget. Let's go. Even though I'm picking the Niners. I know it's crazy. It's crazy. But I got it. I'm trying to help you out. So, yeah. I'm going on and on. I appreciate you all. Have a great one. Thank you all again so much. Thank you all for watching this video. Please subscribe to get notified for all my future content that I will be publishing out on all the sports that are out there that I love and hold dear. The four meccas: baseball, hockey, football, basketball. Let's go. Pump, pump, pump. Appreciate you all giving me your ear and your time. Thank you all again for tuning in, and I appreciate all of you so very much. Please tune in next time for more. Let's go.